European Days of Languages. It is an event not to be missed by all of you adults and young people, as it is planned for September the 23rd, 26th and on the 27th also. It is an amazing edition this year because it's going to be different. I love the title, I love the theme, the power of languages. For this, I really would like to thank my guest here, Hene Qoti, English Program Manager at the British Council. Welcome, Hene.
Thank you, Huda. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for accepting the invitation. We know that the British Council are really all the time busy and active promoting the English language. And here it is, the great opportunity. And it seems so amazing that you are going to meet the public and to highlight and to showcase how languages are important. And since also the theme for this year is the power of languages, English is a universal language. English is the lingua franca. I mean, every time you go to a country where you do not master their native language, English is the key. English is facilitating communication, and that's why it is really important to communicate, and language is kind of shaping identity in a way. So can you tell us a little bit about this event, the participation of the British Council? It has been so long that from those who initiated, let's say, the European Days of Languages, can you tell us a little bit how the British Council is participating?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Huda. The seminar will shed lights on the empowering nature of learning and mastering different languages. And that's on different levels, on the cognitive level, the social level, and also the economic level. So if I can start with the how empowering learning and mastering different languages cognitively, I can talk about how language learning boosts and trains the brain. It enhances memory and mental flexibility. I can take the example of code switching. Tunisians are really, really keen on this, which is actually a skill. The ability actually to communicate, to disseminate the message without any interruption. That is, you can start a sentence in one language and then switch within the same language to different languages in order to actually transmit the message that you aim at communicating. Economically, we all know how learning languages actually fosters economic growth. Nowadays, in a global job market, being multilingual is a key competitive advantage and a skill actually. And also, needless to say, how languages are an essential economic tool and in different areas like tourism, trade, also in technology, and so on. I also think that language can be empowering on a social aspect, and that's going to be elaborated during the seminar. That is how actually languages and learning languages, being open to different languages, builds the sense of empathy. It fosters also inclusion and connection. So we'll be able to see all of that in more depth during the seminar on the 26th of September in Cité Les Sciences.
Okay, so thank you so much. It's so clear, and we can understand that language, learning languages is a very important asset for all the people. I mean, here, that's why Tunisia is among the countries that is promoting multilingualism. We can find that we have the second language, French, and the third language is English, and English is becoming more and more attractive for young people today as they are conscious and aware that if you want to have the adequate and the dream about professional life, you must master this language. And that's why I really recommend all parents, I repeat it again and again, I really recommend all parents to take their kids to the event. The first part is going to be in the Science City of Tunis, and that's going to be on the 26th. But there are other events that are ongoing in Sfax and Sousse, and I really like this idea of decentralizing the event from the organizers, and that's really so great. What is really important also about the program is that it's going to be kind of targeting different social classes, different age categories. So young people are going to enjoy it. Adults are going to learn a little bit more, especially with the first session, which is where focus is going to be by the scholars on the power of languages. So the British Council is working so hard on that. You have, we've been speaking in the off, collaborating so much in the during ensuring the collaboration of this program, and that's since the beginning. So the British Council is now having partners with the Ministry of Education, where you are working so much on that and on partnership, and you signed some agreements with the ministry in order to improve. So what can you tell us a little bit about the highlights about it?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the British Council has solid partnerships with different ministries at different areas such as arts, higher education, and when it comes to English programs, we have a very strong partnership with the Ministry of Education. We have started in the past couple of years an exciting program called Skills for Success, and now we continue to collaborate on the creation of a new teaching and learning resources that are innovative, that are students focused, that are really, really exciting. We are also partnering with the Ministry of Education on the integration of artificial intelligence and the creation of resources. So that's been going on really well, and that's really, really promising.
Exactly. So, what kind of, let's say, audience you are targeting with these partnership? Are they secondary school teachers, or are you also collaborating with the Ministry of Higher Education? Yes.
So when we talk about the Ministry of Education, of course the focus is the student, but also the teachers and teacher educators, that is inspectors as well. So all of them play a vital role in making the English language learning experience for the students meaningful and at the same time memorable.
Yeah, so that's so fantastic and so great. So I suppose on the D-Day, on the 26th, the British Council is going to be there with a stand, I suppose, so plenty of people who are curious to come and to ask you questions, so that you are going to be there. Absolutely. Are you planning for some activities in the stands, I mean games or something like that, or you are going just to be there as a kind of a brainstormer or collaborating on the organization? So
during the seminar on the 26th of September, the British Council will be present amongst, of course, the UNIC members during the seminar. And for the 27th of September, so the event is going to be in Sfax and in SUS, basically animated by EFT as well as Goethe Institute.
Yeah. So concerning the British Council, we know that during these European days, it's an opportunity for you to meet with different kinds of people. But concerning your activities, and especially, do you see any shifts in the type of learners today that come to the British Council? Are there more kids, young people, or adults? Do they ask for the conventional communication skill, language learning, or are they asking for more specialized courses?
Very good question, Huda. We have a variety of students that come to the British Council with different age groups. And of course, the demand is evolving in the sense that they are avid learners. They're really keen on learning and also on acquiring the different skills when it comes to learning English, not just as a language, but as a tool that will hopefully help them attain their own objectives. So when it comes, for example, to the integration of ICT or the integration of AI, you find, for example, young learners who are really keen on the integration of technology into their own learning. Exactly. The communicative method is also very prominent at the British Council when it comes to teaching young learners and also adults.
Yeah, so great, of course. Today, English is a very important tool, and if you want to have success, if you want to be communicative, if you want to interact and have an easy life in communication when you are traveling, English is the tool that is facilitating everything for you. So before ending today's interview, what would be your tip for young people and those who want to promote today the multilingualism in Europe? And in Tunisia too.
Absolutely. My tip would be stay up to date. My tip would be an avid learner, that is someone who is always curious, who is always looking for tools that would empower them in order to become strong citizens of the world. And also being up to date with what is happening and what is promoted by the different centers as well. And here I would like to take the occasion to talk about the world's largest online English teaching community that the British Council promotes. So it's actually a wealth of resources and networks and opportunities. It is aimed at teachers and also teacher educators. And for example, on the celebration of World Teachers Day, on the 9th, 10th, and the 11th of October, there will be a series of webinars and panels that I would highly encourage teachers to go and register and enjoy the different sessions that talk about inclusive learning, that talk about the inclusion of AI, and so on. So
yeah, that's fantastic. Today, the AI is the main theme that we talk about and how it is facilitating the life of everyone in the various fields, economic, technological, etc. But also now in learning, use it. Please use it for something fruitful for you, young people, because it's really important. AI is the tool, especially young people today who are hooked on technology. So this is the dreamt opportunity for you to improve yourself and build yourself, actually. Language is a tool, but also language is identity. It is shaping your identity. It's going to give you a different view of the world. And also it's a tool for building peace, especially in the present conditions today. I mean, we are in a world where they are struggling a lot, and people who are trying to join all together in order to build peace. Language is there, and it's so fantastic in order to help people. So thank you so much, Henekoti, from the British Council, English Program Manager at the British Council. She is recommending you about plenty of things, so stay tuned to the website and the social network of the British Council, but also stay tuned also concerning the European Day of Languages. There are plenty of things ongoing, plenty of themes that are going to be dealt with, panels, seminars, so don't just miss this great opportunity to learn more about importance of multilingualism and importance of languages. Thank you.
thank you, Huda. Thank you for having me.
I want you to breathe me. Let me be your air. Let me roam your body freely. No inhibition.